So hey everybody, welcome back to Fit with Gopal. Today I'm joined by YY.
Yes. Hello.
Could you introduce yourself?
I'm a powerlifter competing in Sub-Junior for TAAP right now.
Okay. So not for Thailand, for TAP.
Yes, for TAP.
Okay. Go TAP, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So you're a powerlifter, but you're a student as well, right?
Yeah.
So you go to high school?
Of course, yes.
Okay. What grade are you in?
That's a good question because it's years. Wait.
Yeah. Year.
Yeah, I'm in year 12 right now. So my second to last year of high school.
Okay.
So freshman.
And then you're gonna go to uni
And then I'll go to uni, yeah.
in Thailand or outside?
Hopefully America.
Okay.
Yeah,
And
hopefully.
how are you gonna continue on powerlifting while in America?
I'm sure I'll find a way. Because right now, right, with all the school stuff going on, I am revolving my entire day around powerlifting.
Oh damn.
Yeah, so like all the stuff I do is just so that I can get to the gym and powerlift. So like if I get good grades, I need to have more time for powerlifting.
Okay. And you train at Iron Hive, right?
Yeah.
How often do you go to the gym?
I go on 4 days a week, but then I have accessories, so 5.
So you go to Iron Hive 5 days
I
a week.
go to Iron High 4 times a week, but I go home gym once.
Okay.
Yeah.
And how long have you been competing for now?
I've been competing for I started when I was 14.
And now you're 16.
And now I'm 16. But I've been competing, so 2 years. Yeah.
And your first comp was the Open, TAAP Open, right?
I think it was still Thai Powerlifting Federation back
Okay.
then. Yeah. It was like NQ1 in like 2021, I think.
Oh, damn. That's
That
more
was-
than 2 years. That's 3 years.
Oh yeah, this year.
Yeah, damn.
Dude, I'm failing math, bro.
Are your grades good in school?
I'm pretty good. I got mostly A's.
Oh, okay.
Mostly A's, yeah.
Do your parents push you to study or?
Of course. I am Asian.
Yes.
But but I do try because maybe sports will help with my university as well. So
Yeah.
I don't have to do as much.
Okay. So when you do eventually go to America, do you think you'll still compete with TAP?
Yeah, I don't think I'm moving unless something really bad happens to TAP.
I don't say that.
I mean, it's always a possibility,
Yeah.
right? But if something does bad happen, then I'm probably going to go to Australia
Okay.
because it is quite. You can join as a foreigner.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I can compete and join as a foreigner. So maybe I'll do that. But for now, it's still definitely TAP.
Okay. How were you introduced to powerlifting?
Oh yeah. When I was in quarantine, right? I was like fat, sad, and had no friends.
Me too.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
So so I just started working out, like running and doing push-ups, pull-ups, like at home in quarantine. And then when quarantine ended, I found out I could like work out in my condo gym that had weights. I just started lifting. I was like almost 12 or 13. Maybe 13, I think. And then when I was 13, I went to Iron Hive because my parents got concerned that I was like lifting too heavy with no technique.
Oh.
Yeah, so we went to a powerlifting class, and that's when I met Opor.
Oh, damn. Okay.
Yeah, so I went to like an open session, like when you
Yes.
they have classes where like everybody can come and you follow like a whiteboard.
Okay.
Yeah, so I met Opor through that, and then I started training with him until now, basically.
Okay. And when you first decided to train with Opor, were there any other options?
No.
No. Only Opor.
Yes, because nobody was doing powerlifting, and I've been watching Opor on YouTube as well.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because he had like what is it, Opor Kaseng on YouTube?
Yes.
Yeah, I've been watching him for like a couple of months as well. So I've been knowing about this guy called Opor for a while now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you finally saw him.
Yeah, then I met him, and he's a really, really good dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Now you have his t-shirt on.
And now I have his t-shirt on.
Me too. Right? We're twins.
Yeah, bro.
Yours is more aggressive. It's like,
oh yeah,
it's like the chicken is on steroids.
It's chicken on steroids. But Opor is not on steroids.
Yeah, it's natty.
He is natty. All of us are natty.
Yes. All of us. Mostly all of us. In TAP.
Yeah, in TAP, yes.
Yes. We don't know about other federations.
Yeah, we don't talk about that.
Yeah. Okay, so you got introduced to powerlifting through Opor, and then did you have any plans to compete at the time?
Oh no, I did not I have never competed in a sport before that.
But you're young. You're so young.
Yeah, but like people, when people my age back then was like football or like volleyball, badminton, right? And I was none of them.
Why not?
Because I was just like, I would never athletic ever.
Okay.
All the most sport I've done is either discus, which is like throwing like a big disc,
Okay.
which is, I mean, it's kind of a strength sport. Discus, and then running, but like running for fun, basically.
Okay.
Yeah. So I was never competing in anything. And then Opor said I should compete. So I was just like pushed with my parents as well, because they were like, do something because you don't do any sports.
Oh,
So I yeah. So I just competed. And I loved it from there.
And your parents, they were always supportive
Oh yeah,
with
yeah.
powerlifting?
I mean, at first, of course, they were like, you're gonna blow your back out and die or something.
Yeah.
Because you see the deadlift videos where everybody was fainting after deadlift. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And then they were supportive. I mean, even when I was like super injured, they were like, fine.
We'll get to your injury.
Oh yeah.
Yes. Oh, that's an interesting topic.
So many injuries.
So you deadlift with a round back, right?
Yes. Yes.
When they see that, are they ever concerned?
At first they were, but then they realized that when I deadlift with a flatter back, I get injured more. So they were like, okay, maybe he's just like that. He's special like that, you know?
Yeah. Special posture, right?
Yeah, it's weird. I get so many comments on Instagram like, that's not a lockout. You're gonna break your back. Don't round your back.
To be honest, is that actually counted as a lockout?
Yes. Well, sometimes on an Instagram post, it is not a lockout. Sometimes it's not a lockout.
Okay.
But usually the rule of thumb is shoulders behind hips.
Yes.
And when you do that, right, when you just think of that, your shoulders automatically becomes upright.
Yeah.
Yeah. So in comp, that's what I do. I just push my hips as far as possible. So it basically looks like my back is fully flat. That's why I always get 3 white lines in comp, even in IPF Worlds.
Oh, yeah.
I've never gotten a bad call for technique in deadlift before.
Oh, wow. That's surprising.
Yeah, it is surprising because in training, it was like this, bro.
Okay. And so you competed and you qualified for Asians last year, right?
Yes. Yeah, I did.
Yeah. Now, after you qualified, do you ever need to compete in a local meet again? Or are you good?
I think I do need to compete if I go junior, I think.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure.
But that's in 2 years.
That is in 2 years.
Yeah.
But I also qualified for Worlds before I qualified for Asians.
Okay, you got invited, but you didn't go.
The Worlds?
Yeah.
I did go. Romania.
Okay. Yes. All right. Sorry.
Yes.
I didn't remember. So you went the first time with Rafi and all these guys.
Sean, Rafi, Sean, Opor, and Peter. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that was your first international comp, Worlds.
Yeah.
That's crazy, man.
It was really scary. I
yeah.
got injured 2 weeks before that too.
Okay. So how did you get injured?
Oh yeah. Okay. So there was a video on my Instagram. If you go look, it's why I powerlifted, by the way.
Yeah, that'll be in the description.
If you go look, there's a video where I was deadlifting for 3 reps, and I was wearing like a Slipknot shirt.
Okay.
Yeah, that video, and I was screaming and all that, right?
Yeah.
But what actually happened in that video was it was 2 weeks out from World Championships that year, and then on my 3rd rep that time, I heard a big snap.
From where?
From my back, lower back.
Oh God!
It was a big snap, and then it felt warm, like all of it was warm, right? So that was fun. And then like 2 seconds after that, I was like walking around. Oh, this is not good.
Yeah.
And then the day after, I couldn't walk.
Oh damn! How long could you not walk for?
Almost 2 days because it was quite bad. I think I probably partially tore my QL, which is like the muscle connecting from your hip to your That was quite bad. So it didn't heal until Worlds, of course. I just took a bunch of painkillers and lifted anyways.
And your parents were okay with that?
They were like, I mean, we already paid for the flights, right?
Yeah.
We paid for the hotels. We planned all this out. Just go for the experience. It'll be fine. It doesn't have to win on your first time at Worlds. Because I'm privileged enough to be able to do that. Because that's just thanks to my parents, of course.
Hey, so I know you're enjoying the podcast and I'll let you get back to that. But I had a quick little announcement that I wanted to make. If you're looking to lose fat, build muscle, or get fit, I can help you with that. Currently, I'm providing online and in-person training. So if that's something you're interested in, feel free to reach out to me on Facebook Instagram, or WhatsApp. Links are in the description. So what are you waiting for? Get fit with Gopal today, and back to the show. Yeah, I mean, I don't think there's anybody who went to Worlds the first time and won.
Of
right?
course, of course.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
If somebody has done that, then yeah, that's
I'm sure someone has, but
yeah, but not
it's
in
one
recent
in a
times.
million, of course.
Yeah, and not in recent times. Now, if you go to Worlds, there's no way you're beating
There's
like
some
some of these
monsters
guys.
right now. Yeah,
Yeah.
even in Sub-Junior. God.
Yeah. Talking about monsters,
Yeah, bro.
let's talk about Gel,
Oh God.
right? Him switching over to 66s. What do you think is going to happen in Sheffield?
Shit. Bro, Opor is in trouble now. Because before this, right? Like, I think before this, I think everybody else who doesn't know Opor would think that Opor is definitely losing for sure. But then you see how he's kind of actually coming up a bit now. So he's kind of gaining some more attention.
Yeah.
But then Joe shows up and he's like a demon slayer.
The goat slayer.
He's a goat slayer, yeah. But maybe Opor is the goat slayer, you know?
Yeah.
So I don't know. I mean, Joe's looking really good right now. But anything could happen, you know? Opor got sick, like, what, 2 weeks before, like, the chance he get to, like, beat the world record by, like, 50 kilos or something.
Yeah.
He got sick, like, 2 weeks right before the competition. And then he couldn't go. And then just sick at home.
Yeah.
Like, he bombed out. Like, the biggest meet he ever had. So anything could happen, I think.
Also, Gel is dropping down to 66s. Currently, his weight is like 70. And he'll do a gut cut and he'll get there. But the thing is, sometimes these cuts go wrong. What if he cramps up?
Like, Opor and Asians. Has to be carried off the platform.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that was a moment for sure.
Oh, yeah. I was like, I was laughing, bro. Yeah. I honestly think there is a big probability that he's not making it. Even though everybody's optimistic about him being like a new challenger.
Yeah.
It's a big cut, bro. And it's like, you have to fill in a different weight class now. And it's a whole different level. Like, if you're competing at a certain weight class and you're dropping down to fight with people who are already used to being in that weight class, because Opor is like walking around at 66.
Yeah.
He doesn't have to cut anything. If anything, he has to bulk because he's 67 right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he's like good right now. But Joe has to cut down and he's already lean.
Yes.
So it's interesting. But I don't know what's going to happen really.
It's like Russell or he going down to the 74s.
No. Yeah, that's never happening.
Yeah, of course it isn't.
Bro.
I mean, that guy already cuts down from the 93s to the 83s.
Dude, he's already so dry, I think. Like,
yeah.
Yeah.
He's going to be like scrawny.
Dude, it's going to turn into a stick by the time he gets to 74, bro.
Okay, and then you competed in Worlds recently.
Yes.
How was that?
I think it was quite good. Well, I got to see some really good lifters and learn some really good lessons from some lifters who failed. That was really interesting to watch.
Who?
There's this guy, I don't remember his name, but he was like really anticipated to be around like what? He had like the squat world record in training.
What weight class was he in?
He was in my weight class, 83 Sub-Junior. He was from US. He bombed out almost all his lifts.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. It's insane to see because he failed on depth on all 3 of his squats. And then he failed depth on bench on all 3 of his bench.
How do you do that?
And then he just deadlifted the bar by the end.
Just the bar?
Just the bar. Because I think he was injured too by the time that happened. That's really interesting because like he was lifting so much in training. And then Worlds, he just, that's his first Worlds too.
Of course.
Of course. It's nerves and everything. He's so anticipated,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, you said that during COVID, you had no friends.
Oh, yeah.
So you didn't have friends from school as well?
Well, I don't really get along with people from my school that much.
Why is that?
I'm just like in the gym all the time,
Even
like,
back
after
then?
school, I just go to the gym straight away.
Even back then?
Even back then. Back then, before quarantine, I was just like, I was a weird kid, bro. I think I've changed quite a lot since then.
What did you used to do?
I was like introverted, but also like, I was like obnoxious, like really obnoxious. So people were just like, oh, this guy. This is a weird dude,
Could you give me an example of how you were obnoxious?
Like, I'll just be really loud.
Okay.
Like
disturbing
a
the class.
Kid, yeah. Yeah, so really disturbing. like everybody in class and like be really, really loud and obnoxious.
So you had 0 friends.
Oh, like basically no friends.
Oh,
In
damn.
quarantine, yeah. I mean, there were some people I got along with, but I wouldn't really say they were friends. You know.
Yeah, and now you have so many friends due to powerlifting, right?
Oh yeah, honestly, yeah. Powerlifting changed me a lot. Like, I don't have that many friends from school, but then powerlifting just gave me like a whole other community I can just rely on. So that's great. That's good.
Also, there's another guy from your school. I believe his name is Pakin. The guy you were handling, right? He's also from your school, right?
He's from my old school. I moved schools recently.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
So he got into powerlifting through you, or?
Well, yeah. I was powerlifting, and then he was just working out in general, and then he decided just, oh, maybe I'll give this a try, and now he likes it. So we'll see. He's 74 too, so you better watch out.
Yeah, or not yet. He's a sub-junior, right?
He's sub-junior, yes.
Yeah, so
he's basically my age.
So
a little bit older.
I think Dude's gonna be in his 20s when he
Yes.
becomes a junior.
He's like a monster deadlifter too.
Yeah, and I believe he's being coached by Dew, not that Dew.
The Wolfgang Shelley on Instagram.
Yes. Yeah. So you competed at Worlds. Now, getting back to Worlds, what did you expect? Going into
honestly, I just wanted to just get 9 lifts.
Okay.
I didn't want to like, oh yeah, and the deadlift. I wanted to get a deadlift record, which I did. But the main goal was to get 9 out of 9 and get a good lift and get a good meet, basically. I didn't get 9 out of 9, but it's fine.
What did you get?
I got 8 out of 9.
Okay, yeah. That's still pretty good.
That's pretty good.
And I think Peter, the national coach, his strategy is going 9 for 9.
I think Peter is the best handler ever, honestly.
Yeah.
He has the best strategy of ever. Like, it's actually crazy to watch him work.
Yeah, I saw on the live stream, the guy, he was glazing him. The announcer, he was like, Coach Peter, he's the best.
He is the best.
I know, but
he is.
Yeah. For sure he is, yes. But yeah, it was funny just like watching it, and the lift, like for example, Ethan was going out and the guy was just talking about Peter the whole time. Like there's Ethan lifting, there's deadlifting almost a pro record, and this guy's talking about Peter.
Yeah, like, like it's fair though, because Peter is the best. But yeah.
Yeah, for sure. And do you think you met your expectations for Worlds?
Well, for deadlift, I think I definitely did. I didn't even think I was going to do 262. I was going to do like 257 or something.
Oh, okay.
Because I was really planning for squat and bench press, but that didn't really go well.
And what was your total?
I did 555, which is all right. But I could have gone better.
Okay, and what's the world record?
The world record right now? The total? I'm not sure. But the deadlift is 305 or 310. I'm not sure.
Okay.
Yeah, around that. 305 to 310.
Do you think you'll get it before you become a junior?
I really want to. I really want that.
Yeah.
I want to round back as much as possible. Jefferson deadlift that 300 off the ground.
And do you think you'll stay in the 83s, or do you think you'll go up?
Well, my plan is to try and maybe I'll go up and junior, but I don't think I filled out my 83 form yet. Like, I'm not super lean, and I'm not that buff. Like, I'm all right.
Okay.
I have a lot of room to grow still, because walking around right now, I'm still 81, 82.
And that's
like natural body weight, without bulking or anything.
And do you track your calories, or do you just eat whatever?
I just eat whatever my mom makes, bro.
Great. That's the secret to your strength.
It is the secret to my strength, yeah.
Yeah. And do you take any supplements?
No, I just eat food, bro.
Really?
I used to take creatine, but then I took it for like 3-4 months and it didn't do anything. So I just stopped.
Really?
Yeah.
What brand did you take?
The N one. What is it?
N.
Nutrition
Depot? No.
Optimum Nutrition.
Yeah,
okay. It's like the green black bottle. Yeah.
You should give BAM creatine a shot. Yes.
Is this a sponsor?
No. Okay. No. No, it's generally a good product.
Okay.
Yeah. Like they have a cola flavor, and I personally use it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and I really like it. I think I was using Optimum Nutrition as well before.
Yeah.
and I'm not sure what it is. You ordered it from Lazada, right?
Of course.
So I'm not sure if they actually sell like real creatine.
That's true because it doesn't dissolve in water.
Yes.
You know, have you seen that too?
Yes.
I mix it, it just doesn't dissolve. It's like sand, bro.
Yeah.
Like, what am I drinking?
I just dry scoop it, to be honest.
Oh yeah. I got to the point where I did that like, for like 3 months and it didn't do anything.
Yeah. I noticed that as well. But as soon as I started using BAM,
That's true.
I saw some results.
Maybe it's fake.
Yeah, it
Fake
could be.
creatine. It's just sugar or something.
Or it's just like maltose powder.
It's like it's just plastic.
Yes. So working with Coach Opor, how is it going so far?
Oh yeah, I think it's great. The main thing about Obor is that he really because powerlifting is really reliant on how you react to certain training styles. The main thing he's good at doing is like really narrowing down what you're good at.
Okay.
Because people react to different volume and different intensities differently. Like Ethan, for example, he's like me. He reacts really well to low volume and high intensity training.
Okay.
But for somebody like Panau, for example, he's like high volume, low intensity. I mean, he's always high intensity, but you know what I mean?
Yes.
He's a high volume. He's good at reacting to high volume. So Opor's really good at narrowing that down of what you're good at and just focusing on that.
And do you think you'll continue training with him?
Oh yeah, of course.
Like forever?
Well, unless I got a deal from someone else. But at this point, I think Opor's the best coach I've ever gotten.
Okay,
the best coach I could ask for.
What do you mean by a deal?
Sorry, what like if another coach asked to take me up, but I think it's really hard to find somebody better than Opor, because he's just so good as a coach. Yeah.
Unless it's Joey Flex or somebody like
Yeah. Well, I think Joey Flex is kind of overrated.
Oh.
No beef here. No beef. No beef.
Okay. Can you elaborate?
I think so. I think Joey Flex is really good on honing skills of really elite lifters already. Lifters who are already super good. Because at that point, when you're that good, you gain so much base.
Yeah.
You could just hone down and not the main goal is just to hone down technique and volume and not get injured. That's the main thing, right? So it would be low intensity, high volume training. And he does that with all his lifters because they're all elite.
Yeah.
And that works really well for him because they're all super good lifters. But I think for beginners, you kind of have to just do as much work as possible. As much accessories as possible. Just go basically do a bodybuilding program and then do a full powerlifting program as well.
Yeah.
Because if you don't have the base muscle from accessories, then you're not going to gain knee strength as well. It's going to be super slow.
And what would you like to do in the future? For work, for example?
For work, I don't really think I'm going to be doing powerlifting for work.
Okay.
Because I would rather separate my gym from the rest of my life.
Okay.
But hopefully I get into design or something like that.
So
something creative.
Okay. So you'll go into uni for designing.
Yeah. And maybe I'll do powerlifting coaching as a side job.
Okay.
When I can qualify for that. Yeah.
Yes. I think there are a lot of ways you can do that. Maybe you can just win a world title. Right?
That's a bit of a stretch. Hopefully.
Do you think you'll win a world title?
Well, that's a big dream, I think. World title is a big dream. But podium would be nice. Podium is great. Yeah. It's much safer than the world title because I think shooting a bit too high can also be a big problem for some young lifters too. Yeah.
Oh, you looked at me. That's me. Yeah.
No, not target.
So after going into Worlds and Asians, and you recently switched schools, has there been any difference with how people look at you in school? Do they even know that you're a powerlifter?
Oh, I think I get lots of looks about just physical appearance.
So you're jacked.
I'm not that jacked.
You are. No. Yes.
I don't think so. It's a body dysmorphia.
And you used to be fat, right?
I did. I was really. Yeah.
So if you lose your abs, do you go crazy?
Man, I barely have abs in the first place. What do you mean lose them?
I mean, get fat.
No, I don't really care that much.
Okay.
I'd rather be strong.
Okay.
Yeah. So if I had to sacrifice my abs for a 300 kilo deadlift, I would go for it.
Okay. like a deal with the devil.
Throw it away.
Yeah.
Don't eat. Yeah.
So, yeah, going back to school, how has it changed after?
Well, I got some looks for muscle stuff, but I don't think it really changed how people see me as a person, at least.
Do they know that you're a powerlifter who competes in Worlds, Asians?
Yeah, they kind of figure it out when I just give my Instagram.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Why powerlifting? I wonder what he does.
Oh, what sport could he do? Yeah, but I don't think it's that big of a deal. Well, they ask for some like generic advice, like, oh, why do you do this? Why do you do that? But then it's just like normal, you know. It shouldn't really change how people see me as a person, really.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's just a small part of who I am.
Yeah, but what happens, like, do you know this guy called Anthony Mentello? He's a bodybuilder who was in high school and he won his bodybuilding show.
Yeah.
And what happened was, like, when he went into school, people would just look at him differently. Like, they would be like, oh, can I get a selfie? He basically became a celebrity at his school.
Yeah. I think that's a bit bad, honestly.
Yeah.
I'm sure some people find it appealing to change like that. But I think that if you're going to be doing something good and then people look at you differently, it probably means that you're a bit shallow.
Oh.
Yeah, I think. I don't know, because what you do outside of who you are shouldn't really affect what people think of you, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
A lot coming from a 16-year-old.
I think 16-year-olds now are way different than 16-year-olds back in my day.
Bro, you're like 4 years ago. Bro.
I mean, or before me, like in the 2000s, right? Yeah, because I think nowadays a lot of 16-year-olds, they have a lot of knowledge, like Andrew Tate and stuff.
Oh, I wouldn't say knowledge, but I would say that there's lots of pressure to be more mature.
Why do you think that is?
Because I think just, especially in people who are trying to go for high universities, right? There's lots of pressure for you to grow up really fast. So you can get there faster.
Yeah.
Get more money and get more success faster. So there's lots of pressure for you to actually do well fast. Especially for me, like I have 2 siblings and they're all successful.
And how old are they?
They are, one of them is 18, one is 20 right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
You'll get a scholarship, hopefully.
Oh, powerlifting does not give you scholarships. It does not.
But your grades.
Sorry?
Your grades do.
Ooh. I'm not that good, guys.
Also, we're talking 2 years in the future.
That's true.
Right?
That's true.
Powerlifting is growing every day.
That's true.
Recently,
that's true.
Did you see Supreme had an ad with a female powerlifter and she was doing SPD in a Supreme ad?
What?
Yes.
Dude, that would be so sick, though. If I could go to scholarship from powerlifting, that'd be really cool. But for now, it is a pretty good extracurriculum in the first place.
Yes.
To be doing powerlifting at a higher level, you know?
And imagine, like, 2 years down the line, you're podiuming at Worlds, right? As a sub-junior. And people see that. There are sponsors in it, like Supreme, Nike, something like that. And if a university sees that, and there could be something there.
There could be something there, actually. You're right.
Also, I believe this last IPF Worlds was streamed on ESPN. Or this next one. Yes.
I don't think 83s were, because it was just such a big lineup. But I think 74s were ESPN. Yeah. That's big. That's actually a lot big. Yeah.
Yeah. So that's like so many people. It's crazy. We don't even know how many it is, but it's a lot. And a lot of boomers are getting into powerlifting through that. Because
people with money influence.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. And your parents are quite supportive, right?
They are, yes.
When you go to Worlds or Asians, do they travel with you or do you travel alone?
They have to, because I'm a minor.
Okay.
Yes.
So you can't travel alone?
Well, I can, but there's lots of paperwork, and if I get injured, it's a whole different story. Like, if I have to go to a hospital, I need parent consent.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and especially in a different country. That's going to be tricky. If I just go with Oppo, I'd be like, is this your parent? No. Who is this? Oh, I don't know. So I need my mom or dad with me when I travel. But when I'm 17, I don't really need to.
Okay, so one more year.
And
then you'll be alone. I mean, you'll be traveling alone.
Yeah, I would.
Right?
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
We'll see. Yeah.
Or and do you like when your parents are watching you lift?
No, no. I tell my parents specifically to not watch me lift, especially live.
Why is that?
There's a certain energy, you know,
Mm.
like when you just step on the platform and you see your mom looking right at you,
You
you just get shaky, bro.
You're like, damn, I just want to
It's like
go
parental
home.
pressure on stage. I already get this in school.
And you said you do swimming as well, right?
Yes.
So is this a recent thing, or have you been doing swimming forever?
So since I hurt my back last year,
Mm.
I found out that you don't want to stay still. Like when you hurt your back, you don't want to just stay still and just let it heal yourself. You want to actually move.
Yeah.
Because moving actually helps with blood flow and like stretch your tissues out. Yeah. So I find I tried running. Running just hurts my back more. I tried cycling. It just makes my legs hurt.
Okay.
So I did swimming. And then the next day it was like 9-day difference. It was actually incredible. So now I just swim twice a week, every week.
Okay.
Yeah.
And what does your schedule look like?
Like on a normal day,
Yeah.
if I'm not swimming,
Let's go on a training day.
training day. Okay.
Yeah.
I would wake up at 5 because I live pretty close to school. I would go to school
Okay.
around 6:10. I would swim until 7:30.
Okay.
Go to school. School starts at 8, and school finishes at 3:40.
Okay.
So then I would go training until like 3 hours.
Okay. And you go right after school, or do you go home first?
I go as fast as I can.
Okay.
Straight to training.
Do
I bring all my gear with me.
Okay. You go alone, right?
Yes.
Okay. And then after that,
I just go study and then go sleep.
do you study every day?
I have to, yes.
Why do you have to?
Because I want to get into a good university.
Okay.
And the more I study, the more chance I get to powerlifting.
Okay.
Yes.
So would you say getting into a university is like top of your goals?
Right now, probably.
Yeah.
But powerlifting is kind of right there too.
Mm.
Yeah.
And next year, you'll have to compete in, or you're going to compete in Asians, right?
Yes.
Or Worlds.
Asian. Next year, Asians. Yeah.
This year, Asians, or no?
This year? Not Uzbekistan this year.
Okay.
No. I'm going next year. The one in Japan.
Yes.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to that one instead of Worlds next year.
Instead of Worlds?
Yes, I'm not going to Worlds next year.
Why is that?
It's in Costa Rica.
That's a nice place, though.
It's so far away. It's like 48 hours, bro.
Yeah.
I think after the plane ride, I'm losing all my muscle just sitting there for so long. So I'm just like, I just feel like I'm just not going to go.
Mm.
And especially my university application too.
Ah, right.
I have to just like speed run that by the end of next year. So I don't think I'll go next year, but I do have another year. So it should be fine.
Now, when you live, what kind of music do you listen to?
Ooh, K-pop.
Right.
Yes, bro.
Yeah. BTS, right?
No.
Blackpink.
New Jeans.
Right, that's the new thing.
New Jeans,
yes.
New Jeans and Le Sserafim.
And what?
Le Sserafim.
I don't know who they are.
It's like a girl group. They have really good music.
Okay.
Yeah. I just listen to that.
Yeah.
I don't really sometimes Slipknot too. Slipknot.
That's a really nice combo. You know, you go from New Jeans to
They're in the same playlist. So I
Yes.
go from Hype Boy to screaming in my ear to the next song. So that's great. Yeah.
Yeah. Last time I went to Iron Hive, I approached you and you were singing a song.
Oh,
I don't know if you remember. And what I thought was, oh, this guy's on the phone. But I guess you were just singing some New Jeans, right?
New Jeans, yeah.
Yeah, of course.
I was dancing along.
Yes.
I know the choreography and everything.
Oh, really?
No. But I do know the lyrics.
Okay.
Yes.
So, can you sing a little bit?
No. My friends are probably watching this. Yeah. Pay me money and I'll sing for you.
Okay. Sounds good. Or you can go with P-Pop.
P-Pop, yes.
Yeah, he does these like singing things. I think P-Pop.
He's actually good at music. It's actually incredibly surprising.
He's P-Pop too.
Yes.
Yeah.
The auto-tune is so much auto-tune, but it's actually quite good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you should give it a shot. But it's New Jeans. Super Shy. That's the only song I know.
Super Shy, yes.
Yeah.
It's the dancing.
There it is. Great.
Yeah, powerlifter dances.
Yeah.
Yeah, I almost tore my pec right there.
Very prone to injury, huh?
Yes.
And do you have any other hobbies other than powerlifting and swimming?
I try to box sometimes. Boxing. Because I do think it's a backup sport, you know? Because I have really long arms.
Okay.
So maybe, and it's also good from cardio and rotation work as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. So sometimes I box for fun.
How often do you box?
Like once a week.
Okay.
Like proper training. Once a week. It's just for fun though. So
Okay.
it's not super serious. No hard sparring or anything.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
And are you a big Andrew Tate fan?
I wouldn't say I'm a fan of his.
Why not?
I just don't.
You don't like the top G?
I think that that's actually a good question. Yeah. I don't know like him.
This will tell a lot about you.
It will.
Yes.
I think there's lots of things you could say. The good messages that he says. There's lots of ways you could say it. And I don't think him saying it in that way is the best way for him to say it. With him putting like some controversial, he does, like, even if you're a fan, you can admit that he put controversial topics into non-controversial topics, which are good topics, and then he put them together and just push them in front, right? In order to get the most views, whatever, spread his good message, like he says. But I don't think it has to be that way. Because if you're actually an influential and good person, you would get the attention from just spreading that good message. Like Noel Dezell is a good example of that. Yeah. I mean, he spreads masculinity as well in a different way. And he doesn't have to push controversial topics in front to get more attention. So I think that's what I feel about this. I'm not a really big fan of Andrew Tate.
Neither am I.
Yeah.
I just asked that because
lots of kids are.
Yes, like, that's why I asked you.
Yeah, especially younger people. Because they just don't see the other side of it, I think.
Also, I feel like a lot of younger people, they have this like weird thing against women for some reason. It's like woman bad. That's it.
I think they're just like a bit angry because you're young and you're just like angry about everything. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just angry teenagers.
Yes. Would you call yourself an angry teenager?
I mean, I am an angry teenager.
Okay.
By my definition, I'm still an angry teenager.
When are you an angry teenager? Do you ever yell at your parents?
No, I would never.
Okay.
No, never yell at my parents.
That's good.
Yeah, I just have like issues like everybody else.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so you don't get along well with the people in your school, right?
I wouldn't say I have falling out with them, but I wouldn't say that I wouldn't say that the vibe from people in my school doesn't really, I don't really mix with them, you know. I just don't really fit in with people. Yeah.
But you fit in with the powerlifters.
Yeah, because I just found my place. Yeah.
Okay. And when you didn't have many friends, were you ever like in a dark place? Kind of a deep question.
Well, the gym is always where I go to for that. So I would when I ever feel like I am going to a dark place, I just go to the gym and it all works out at the end, you know.
But when you didn't have the gym, you don't have to answer if it's uncomfortable.
No, it's fine. Like when I didn't have the gym, I would just be sad. I'd just be sad.
Yeah.
But then I realized that if you make yourself work hard, you stop being sad. It's a life hack.
Yeah.
So I just go to the gym now.
Just distract yourself, right?
Yeah.
The voices in your head will go away.
Make me lift more. Yeah. But the happiest people always win, though. It's not the most.
Yes.
It's not the most. It's like Opor said, bro.
Yeah.
He has it all figured out. You can't be sad and strong at the same time. Or you can, but not for long. Because it doesn't last very long. So
did you listen to the episode with Opor?
Oh, no. I haven't.
No, because he said that on here.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Oh, I think he saw the clip.
I think he told me personally. Because I was in a pretty bad place at one point.
Okay.
And I was talking about, because there's so many expectations for like teenagers and like so many people lift so much when they're young. We're talking about that, right? And he said, "Oh, the happy people always win." I'm like, that's so true.
It's true, yeah.
Yeah, because you can't see the bad side. You're always in the bright, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And yeah, if you look at like all of these lifters, there are people backflipping after hitting lifts.
Yeah.
Like Nathaniel Messiah, like,
yeah,
that's crazy. I'm sure a lot of people are so like sad when they don't get to lift.
I'm sure, yeah.
Yeah.
But I feel like the people who are super aggressive and like super hyped up, super angry for a competition, those tend to not do very well because it's just so. It's not a sport that requires that, you know.
I would disagree because
Yeah.
I think P. Opor said the same thing. When he goes on stage, he can flip that switch,
Yes.
right? So
You
he's
have to have that ability.
yes, he's happy outside, but when he's lifting, he's aggressive. I'm sure he's thinking about some shit.
Of course.
Right?
Yeah, that's what I meant, right? When you post platform, you have to be aggressive. You have to be angry.
Yes.
But you don't have to approach the sport with that anger. Because the sport isn't like that. In training, sure, you can be angry when you hit a lift, but you can't be aggressive in the off season.
Yeah.
That just doesn't work. It's more a what do you call it? Like consistency driven sport rather than like a full motivation sport.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And during training, do you ever? I'm sure you overshoot, right?
Yes, of course.
And after you overshoot, what is P. Opor's reaction like?
Well, I've been training for long enough to know what to do.
Okay.
The main thing after overshooting is just walking back, because you have to have that level of humility to just say, "Oh, I screwed this up. It's fine. We can go slow in the back offs." Yeah. So just you gotta walk back because you can't just try it again.
Yeah.
If you fail a lift in training, you don't try it again.
Oh no.
You never try.
That's
it again.
injury right there.
Yeah, that's how you get yourself more angry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. What happened with me last week was I overshot like the entire week. And this wasn't on purpose, right? I was doing the weights, but I was just fatigued because I was not sleeping enough and working a lot. So what my coach did was he went into ChatGPT. He he asked ChatGPT, why don't we max out on every session during powerlifting?
Oh god.
And he sent me that screenshot. And it was at that moment that I was like, yeah, really, really messed up.
Yeah, it's not the right coach, I don't think. That's not really good.
No. I mean, okay. He doesn't, it was just like a way of telling me like,
yeah.
yo, calm down.
Yeah.
Right?
Like a way of telling you to just
Yes.
level off a bit. Yeah.
But he's a good coach. He's a really good coach.
Yes.
He's P-Job, you know P-Job, right? Yeah. He's a really good coach.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So I wasn't trying to diss him or anything, but he just sent that and that was like funny for me.
Oh yeah, because you can't approach failures just being more angry because that doesn't work here.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was something. And yeah, after that I was like, okay, I need to stop overshooting. Even if I'm tired, I'll just lift less.
Yeah,
but I won't
you gotta listen to yourself in warm-ups too. Yeah. Because if you just don't feel like it, you're just not gonna do it.
Yeah. But sometimes it's like you just want to lift.
It happens. It does happen.
Yeah, for sure. And when you lift, you usually train alone, right?
Yes. I'd rather train alone, yeah.
You're not one for like training with 10 people?
No, not really. I think I find it more of a distraction. Like I'd rather be like in the best training scenario is just being in an empty room, you know, with just the rack, and I'm just squatting with music. And that's the best. Yeah.
And if you fail,
it's fine. I just go down and then do it again.
no, if you fail and there's nobody to spot you,
it's fine. I won't fail because you're not supposed to fail in training anyways.
Not supposed to.
Not supposed to.
But sometimes. You never know.
Jesus is my spotter.
Yeah. And so in Worlds, you saw the guy, Elliot Sykes, right?
Yes.
His name is Sykes, right?
Skykes?
Something like that.
Something like that.
Yes.
Yeah. I'm sorry, Elliot.
I'm not good with surnames. I apologize. But he had a crazy total.
Oh, yeah.
That was insane.
Yes.
Were you there to watch him hit that?
I was there. I was sitting at the top. I saw him. Oh, it was incredible.
Yes.
He's like a great guy too. Like he's so like positive. I think he probably has the most potential in the sport right now.
Even more than Joey B.
I think even more than Joey B. Because he's just so. He's kind of like Obora in the sense where he's really positive while being super determined at the same time. So that's the people that are really unstoppable. It's people like that.
Yeah.
So I think he has a lot of potential. I can't wait to see him again.
Yeah. But you'll see him like 2 years.
Yes, hopefully.
Yeah.
Well, I think he should. There's one. I think this is last year. No, he has one more year in Sub-Junior.
No, I think he turned 18. He just turned 18.
Yes.
Yes.
So he'll be in junior next year.
Yeah.
Ooh,
That'll be interesting.
That'll be very interesting. Yes.
And he'll be in 83 as well.
He's already beating most of the people in junior.
Yeah.
Basically, no, he's beating everybody in junior.
Yeah, he was the best lifter.
Yes.
The other guy almost beat him, but not
Who
quite.
was the other guy?
I don't remember his name.
Denmark?
Maybe. Yes.
Big guy, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I think Elliot, if he moves to 83, he's beating all the 83s. He's probably beating Joe as well.
Joe.
Because I know he's trying to beat Joe's dots right now.
Yeah.
He's pretty close too.
What do you think about dots?
I don't really care about dots. Because if you're strong, you're strong. I know dots is a measure in competition. But if you have a good total, you have a good dots.
Of course.
So it just doesn't really matter. It's just, I think total is more important than looking at dots.
For sure.
Yeah, that's how I feel.
And what is your goal, like total, let's say by next generations? Or do you not want to speak on that?
I don't want to speak on that.
Okay.
We'll see. We'll see. Like Obor says, if I'm healthy, if I'm healthy, I can do a lot of things. Hopefully. Yeah. Hopefully.
Hopefully in the 600. I think 600 is a given.
I think it's
yeah. It's gonna be there. And you won't be participating in like local meets next year, right?
We don't know. I mean, I'm sure I won't be.
Okay.
But there's always a possibility, you know.
Yeah, with
everything changing.
Yes.
Yeah. I'm sure I won't though. It's mostly likely, you know. Yeah.
And will you be coming to NQ3
to watch?
Yes.
Of course.
Okay.
Of course. It's fun. It's fun. The environment
really
is
fun. Yes.
Yeah.
Are you gonna handle any other people?
If Packin, if he competes again, I'll handle him again.
Okay.
Because I know Dew, his coach, has a lot on his plate, so he can't be handling everybody.
Yeah.
So I'll probably be taking that part to handle him.
Okay. And when you handle people, do you usually get paid? No. If you don't want to answer,
no. I'm really close friends with Packin, so I do it for free.
Okay. But if somebody else who needs a handler, if they like somebody else who you don't know who's watching this, they need a handler, can they hit you up?
Sure. But I mean, I don't really want to get paid. I don't need the money.
Yeah.
So if you're cool, I'll just do it.
Okay.
Yeah. But most likely I'll be busy with the friends I have already who's be competing. So I don't think I will be able to take anybody up. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Do you like handling people?
Oh, it's stressful, bro. I think it's even worse than competing yourself.
Really?
Yes.
Damn.
Because you're like, if I do this wrong, it's all my fault. Like, if I write this number wrong, it's completely my fault.
Yeah.
Like, if your openers fail, it's your handler's fault.
Oh, wow.
Like, absolutely your handler's fault.
Yeah.
Because your handlers should tell you how it is, right?
Yeah.
If your warm-ups were slow, they should tell you, go down or go up. If, like, you fail your lift, they should tell you not to push it and go down or go up. Oh, you can't go down. But just stay the same, you know? So, if you fail your openers, blame your handler.
Okay. Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. And the first time you competed, Opor handled you, right?
Yes, he did.
So you've always had Opor by your side?
I've always had Opor, yes.
Yeah.
Every meet so far, it's been Opor.
Yes. Even the international ones?
Even the international. I mean, he has to go.
Yeah, of course. That's the benefit of having him.
Exactly.
Right?
He needs to go.
Yeah. What do you think is the future of TAB?
Future of TAB. I think it's quite bright right now. Especially when I'm pretty sure that IPF has said that he doesn't have to partner with any outside organizations. So TAB could be individual.
Yes.
Which is great. It's awesome.
Yes. But I don't think P-Opor wants to mess with the people on the official side.
That's what I'm saying. Like, he doesn't have to join anybody else. He could work individually, which is great. Even though Opor will be super overworked.
Yeah.
But that's the burden he's taking. So I respect him for that.
Yes.
He's keeping the sport alive. If it wasn't for him, then I wouldn't be here, honestly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, if he wasn't
all of
here,
us
I
wouldn't
wouldn't
be
be here as well.
Yeah, that's why I'm wearing
The
a shirt right
podcast
now.
wouldn't be a thing.
Yes.
Yes. That's crazy.
Yes.
And I remember the first time I
If it
saw
wasn't for Opor single-handedly making the sport popular in Thailand, then we would not be doing it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
It's crazy to think about that.
Yes. It's one guy, bro.
Yeah, just
He is the GOAT.
yeah.
Yes.
The goat that slays the goat slayer.
Hopefully.
Right?
Hopefully stays.
Yes, hopefully,
the GOAT.
yes.
Yes.
Yeah, I hope he wins. I think it's either him, Austin Perkins, or Joe. But I think people are too optimistic about Joe, as you said.
I also think he was too optimistic about Austin.
Really? Why is that?
Yes. Well, he had lots of room in Worlds, but I do think he pushed too hard. Especially when he knew he didn't have a lot of competition. Opor played it really conservative at Worlds.
Yes.
For a reason, right? He wanted to save himself for Sheffield because injuries are awful.
Yes.
They knock you out for like months. So I think Austin pushed a bit too hard at Worlds, showed a bit too much of what he can do.
Yeah.
He could have pulled back a bit and just kept it a bit more quiet, I think. He wouldn't be in so much pressure now if he just didn't go that hard. And he would still win. Because he won by like a lot, right?
Yeah, but it was Joe in second place. And if he didn't push hard
That's
enough,
true.
what would have happened was Joe has a massive deadlift, right? So if Joe hit that, yeah, he would have kicked himself for sure.
That's true. That's true.
But yeah, he did beat the world record by a lot.
Of course. So he's still incredible. Probably one of the best lifters ever still. But I do think there is a chance that he does not win. Of course, there's always a chance.
Yeah. And I think anybody can win. I don't think this past year we thought that Gustav would win.
Nobody thought Gustav would win. We thought, what?
Jesus would win.
Jesus, yeah.
Yeah.
But then he slipped.
Yeah.
Anything could happen, right?
Yes.
Especially in comp. It's so different from training.
Yes. Talking about slipping with the bar.
Oh, yeah.
That hasn't happened to you yet.
I was so close. You know, it's a curse.
Yes.
We joke about this in Worlds, bro. Because Opor slipped like, what, 2 or 3 deadlifts in Worlds?
Ethan did too.
Ethan did too. And Matthew. And I was like, the last, I'm the one before Ethan. But still, like, it's a curse. Yeah. I was so close because in the video, if you watch back my deadlift to my 262, you can see my left hand, like,
oh, damn.
It was going down. But then they called me to go down.
Oh, you got lucky.
I got so lucky. Because it's like slightly, I can feel it slipping. My hand was bleeding after it. Yeah. Yeah, because it was like just, my skin was just off. So I almost got the curse, but not quite yet.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Let's hope you never get it. Let's hope the curse is gone.
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe Ethan was the last one to like lift it off you.
Ooh, yes. He took it from me, you know?
Yeah. So out of all of the Thai athletes in every weight class, juniors, sub-juniors, even masters, who do you think has the most potential other than Opor?
Potential. Matthew has a lot of potential. Matthew and Ethan, they're going to go so far.
Yeah. And that is if they continue with powerlifting.
I think they will. Okay. Especially Matthew, because he's already at a certain stage where he's taking it seriously.
Yes.
You know?
And he came third, right?
He came third. And he could have gotten podium total.
Yeah.
If he didn't slip. If he didn't slip his deadlift.
Yeah.
Don't grip in the smooth, right? Like,
yeah.
Yeah. The slippery, oily bar because it's a new bar.
Yes.
Yeah. But I think Matthew and Ethan, they have so much potential. Ethan is already breaking world records.
Yeah. In training. Yeah.
In training. Yeah. Like, his squat is crazy. His deadlift is crazy. Only if his bench could go up. But it's only a matter of time until that happens. And Matthew was just really good at pretty much everything. Yeah. So I think we'll be seeing more of them. Like, a lot more of them.
And you as well.
Hopefully.
Yes. And the fourth guy who went there, Benz.
Yes.
What do you think about him?
Well, Benz is strong, though. He's super strong.
He's 59, right?
He's 50. Is he? Yes.
Yes,
he's 59. Yeah. He's a really nice guy, too. Yeah. Solid dude.
But I think this was his last year as a junior.
I think so, yeah. Yeah. But I do think he has potential as an open. Because he trains properly. He keeps everything on track. He's super consistent, and he's really strong. So anything could happen. Like, people who are in open now trained when they were like, what, 19? Yeah. Yeah. So it's a big jump. And it's never too late, right?
Yes. For sure. Would you say powerlifting is more of a long-term sport?
Of course, bro. Like, dude, I'm already getting injured and I'm 16.
Yeah.
I can't imagine how bad it would be when I'm like 30. So I have to keep longevity in mind, right?
If you could go back in time, would you maybe take some different steps in order to avoid injury?
I don't think so. Because getting injured by itself actually helps you to not get injured in the future too.
Yes.
Because like after my lower back injury, I learned so much about recovery and like how to approach like your mentality when you get injured. Because when you get injured, you basically get depressed for a solid month, right?
Yeah.
You've gone that, I'm sure.
Yes.
Like
my elbow.
Yeah, bro. You just get like so depressed because every time you move, it just hurts. Like
Yeah.
it's just constant reminder, right? So that teaches you to not skip accessories.
Yes.
Yeah. And just warm up properly and everything. And it helps you too because you realize how to actually recover for yourself. Because everybody's different on recovery.
Yeah.
So that's good. I think it's good to know before as a sub-junior. Like better to know now than it is to know when I'm in open and never injured before. Because that would be devastating if that happens. Yeah.
But also it's a slippery slope because what if you get a really nasty injury?
Of course, that's always possible.
It's like chronic pain.
I already have chronic pain.
Where is it?
My back hurts all the time.
Okay. And have you gone to the physio for it?
Of course. It's always about tightness though. It's like the muscle tightness. Like my upper traps are always chronically tight. My shoulders are like if I do this. Can you hear that? Can you hear the
Yeah, I hear that. I can do it too.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, but it's from my elbow.
Oh yeah. So like there's always something going on. But that's just what I committed myself to. So I can't be complaining about injuries. This is the life I chose to live, right? I chose to get injured.
Yeah, that's some rapper stuff right there. That sounds like what Tupac would say. This is the life that I chose.
Bro. Some 50 Cent shit.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we'll wrap it up. Don't worry.
Okay.
I'll get you more water.
Oh, that's fine.
Yeah. All right. So before we wrap this up, is there anything that you would like to tell people? Like advice, whatever you want to say.
Advice?
Anything, like advice or...
Go powerlift. It's super fun, and if you don't have a sport, it's basically not a sport.
Yeah.
It's a fake sport. Easy sport. Like that's what people on the internet says, right? It's not a real sport. So go do it because it's super easy. And also, pulling sumo is cheating.
Yes.
It's cheating.
Yeah. Arching on the bench is cheating.
That's cheating.
Low bar is cheating.
Knee sleeves are cheating.
Yes. Wrist straps are cheating. Why your wrists are
wearing
weak,
a shirt
it's stronger.
It's cheating too because it grips the bar.
Exactly.
Don't wear a shirt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, why do you have a barbell? Just like put the weights on your back and squat.
On the elbows, bro. That shirt is the real squat.
Exactly.
Yeah. What are you talking about?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Oh, deadlift. Why do you deadlift? Do you want to blow your lower back?
Hey, don't deadlift. It hurts your back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sure whoever is watching this is really scared right now.
Oh yeah.
Don't worry, we won't rob you.
Don't squat. It blows your knees out. Even if you do a bodyweight squat, your knees gonna.
Knees over toes? No.
No.
That's bad.
Ankles always. Knees behind toes. What is it? Knees behind ankles. Yeah.
Yeah. Knees over toes. No. Knees above toes.
Knees above. Yeah. Ankles above ears and knees over toes.
Yes.
Yes. That's the proper squat form.
Yes. And why are you even squatting? Like,
yeah, what are you doing?
Yeah, why? Go back home.
Yeah, do a real sport. What are you, weak?
Yeah. Go swim.
Yeah, go swim, bro. Or a real sport.
There is a sport in the Olympics. It's a really go shoot guns. Right? There's a shooting sport, right?
Go dance, break dance. Yes. Go do some break dancing.
Yes, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, bro.
Great. That was the first time you're breaking the fourth wall.
Yes.
Also, this is a 10th episode, so thank you so much for being the 10th guest.
Yeah, no problem, bro. I'm happy to be here.
It's a celebration.
Oh,
right? Yeah, as I said, you're like one of the most requested guests.
Oh, really?
You and the other juniors as well.
Of course.
You and Ethan.
Yes, Ethan needs to be here.
Yes.
I'll try to get him.
Yes.
But
if not, just put him in your car, bring him here.
Yeah.
Oh, we're going to the amusement park.
Shows up in the studio.
Yes. Oh no, it's Gopal's studio.
I'm sure if I just put a trail of food on the ground, he'll just walk straight into the studio.
Yeah.
Like every powerlifter.
Yes. Exactly. Right.
Let's put the kebab on the floor. Yes.
Yeah. We're all fat.
Yeah. Fat, lazy, and not a real sport.
Yes. Of course. Yeah. Yeah, I think that'll be it. What's
All
your Instagram? You can plug it again.
It's YY_powerlifting.
Okay. And your name is YY.
My name is YY.
WIWI, not Y and Y.
It is YY. I legally changed my name.
Isn't it Witcha?
My real name is Witcha, but my nickname now is 2Ys.
How do you legally change a nickname?
You can change your nickname.
Wait, you have a legal nickname?
Well, usually when you go to school, right? It's just brackets, nickname, and then...
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, sorry. My name is Witcha, but then I changed my nickname to YY. Spelled different.
Okay. Yeah, that's why I was so confused. Like,
legal name is Witcha. Yes.
yes. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. So his Instagram will be in the description. Do you also do YouTube?
I am planning to.
Yes, you should. I want to see more. I think one of your videos has the "Am I Dreaming" song, the one with ASAP Rocky, like spirals,
yes,
right?
I think so. Yeah.
More content, please.
I
want
will
to
try.
see.
I will try if I have time.
Yeah, a week in the life of a student.
Oh, that's a good.
That's actually a good niche.
Idea, yes.
That's a good niche. I believe you know Adam, right?
Mm.
He made videos around this, and he gets a lot of views now. So that's a good niche.
Yes, fat injured powerlifter.
Yes,
Goes to school. That's a niche right there.
You need to be more confident. Handsome
Hey,
guy.
the more confident you are, the less you total, right?
No. What? No.
Yes, bro. If you nonchalant dreadhead, like what? Who's that guy? The number 193.
Jonathan Keiko.
No,
The number 193.
no, the Sub-Junior. Junior 93.
Junior. Who is the number one? I have no idea.
But nonchalant dreadhead guy, I forgot his name. I'm sorry.
Wait, he is Nathaniel Messiah's friend, right?
Yes.
I don't remember his name. But yeah.
But he's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. Be less confident.
No what? No message. All right, I think we should end that there.
We should end it here.
I need to edit some stuff out.
Yes.
At the end there.
Oh yeah,
because we really just spiraled.
That's just straight bullshit right there.
Yeah. Okay, that's all right, right? That's Gen Z brain rot content right there.
Stupid toilet Fortnite Riz Fortnite.
Yes. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. You can go follow Witcha. The link will be in the description. And yeah, 10 episodes. Let's do 100 more, hopefully.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. And I'll get you on again in the future after you podium.
Oh, yes.
Yes.
May never happen, but
it will happen. I believe in you.
I will try.
You can do it.
Yes.
You got this. All right. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time.